like to praise his own.
Yeah.
I like to praise Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders that's out there doing the work on the highways and the byways, on different street corners, on different platforms, Daily Motion and YouTube, you know, out there preaching the gospel. Your army shine, you know, shine Israel. All right, today we talking about prophecies in the Bible. What's that? Yahweh Shai, the spirit of prophecy, the testimony.
Grab that for the brother.
It's Revelation 14 and 20. No, that's the wrong one. It's Revelation 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou, do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai, worship most high. For the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
God, that's what it's all about. It's all about prophecy, man. You know, and that's what's coming out. All right, I had a quick precept. This Joel 2 and 28. It says, and it shall come to pass afterwards that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh.
Right.
And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. And that's the whole point. This older man, which I believe he's an Israelite, he's a speckled bird, you know, had this very heavy prophetic dream, you know, that Elder Malcolm threw in the orders room, you know, and you want me to play a little clip of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just so brothers can get a glimpse of it.
Items to trade, as they didn't want dollars and they didn't even want gold or silver, but everyone wanted food. Everyone was hungry, and there was so very little food. And what food there was at an unaffordable price. People were eating cats, dogs, rats, then grass, leaves, bark to alleviate those terrible, terrible gnawing hunger pains that never stopped day or night. People would literally trade their children for a handful of beans or rice, and I saw that as well. Pestilence and disease was rampant, kill many. Exposure, bad food, bad water, kill many. Many died from not getting their medications that they needed to stay alive. And billions of demons were released upon the earth, and they entered many people, making them do unspeakable things. I was shown gangs of possessed men running rampant in neighborhoods and running from house to house to house, killing everyone and everything, and then moving on to their next victims. You can tell these were possessed.
Just stop there for a minute. Then come back and play. Let's get some precepts out of it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Spirit of vengeance.
It says, man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
Yeah, I got some. This 2nd Esdras 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. So it's going to be a famine in society. It's going to be a famine of the word. It's going to be a famine in the grocery stores as well. It's going to be pretty much hard to find food in society. Okay.
I have one just to back you up. This is 2nd Esdras 15. And I'm gonna start at I'll start at 14 with the pointers in verse 19. It says, Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right, we see that division happening. All right, and it's starting now. America is divided on all fronts. Okay, it says, For there shall be sedition among men. Hey, shalom. It says, For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes in the course of their actions. It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and sedition goes into uprising against your government, all right, the authority. You know, that's what sedition means, and that's what's going on all over America. All right, hey, I was taking a brother home today, and they have this parade in defiance to ICE. Okay, so that's a part of that sedition. It says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes. All right, so these people in these high up positions, you seen what just happened to that Edomite that just got shot. You know, all these people getting smoked left and right. You know, so they're not going to care if you're a mayor or a governor. All right, they're going to come ravage your goods. All right, they're going to take you out. That's the spirit that these people are in. Hey, Yala, could you grab that the love of many shall wax cold? You know, go into that word for cold in the Greek. All right, it says, And a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled and the houses shall be destroyed.
You know, martial law gonna be boarding up the cities.
It says the houses shall be destroyed and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And that's what's going to happen, man. You know, that lack of bread. All right, so these people are going to go wild, invading one another's houses, man, showing no mercy. All right, what they say in the first Diego town. You know, niggas going house to house, their guns, ravishing women, ravishing men. Okay? These are the times that we're coming in, and this is just the start. You know, the whole world is going crazy right now, man. All right, it's only going to get worse as our Lord returns. You got that precept, you lot?
This is Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And in the blue letter, it says G5594. For the word cold, it says psycho. In the Greek, it says to breathe, blow, cool by blowing, to be made to grow, or cold. Of waning love.
Yep.
It says
Go into the word for waning.
It says to disappear, to decrease.
You got it, bro.
Con. Yeah, so the usual go to work, give your neighbor some sugar or a cup of syrup or something, that's gonna be out the window. It's not gonna be a way to just be a decent, upstanding citizen anymore. You know, the neighbors they're not gonna be asking for a cup of sugar anymore. They're gonna be knocking down your door instead of knocking for these resources. Okay, you can't just go to the gas station, fill up the tank, right? Okay, it'd be a nice little day of work tomorrow. No, it's not really going to be any work for Egypt to do, as it is written. There shall be no work for Egypt. That lifestyle of your everyday going, of being jollity or simply simple, that's out the window. It's going to be too chaotic, too dangerous to even get down the block.
I got Matthew chapter 12, verse 26. And if Satan casts out Satan, he's divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? You know, Satan means adversaries. You know, it's like Egyptian versus Egyptian. They represent people in my day, America, Babylon,
That's right.
USA.
That's right. And to back you up, Elder, because these was that Isaiah 19 or
Matthew 12.
Okay, I'll back you up with this one right here. It says Isaiah 19, and I'll just get straight to the point at verse 2. It says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And because all these Americans are divided, you know, whether that's your brother, your sister, everyone has their own opinion on something, and everyone's willing to put you to death over it. You know? So these are the times that we're coming in, man. That's why it talks about that waning love, and that the love of many shall wax cold, because they're going to the Greek where it's that cycle. You know, waning love, decreasing love. All right, it's about to be what they say, a cold world. You know, a real cold world out here, man. If you don't have Yahweh Shem El Shai, you know, you through. You're not gonna survive, man. You know.
You know, somebody get that Micah 2:1.
I got you. All right. This the book of Micah. It was Micah 2:1. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage." So like I'm keep going. It says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, Against this family do I devise an evil, talking about the Edomites, from which ye shall.
That Habakkuk?
Oh, you want Habakkuk 2 and 1?
Yeah.
Kind. So
That's
like,
Michael.
yeah, it's Michael. This Habakkuk 2 and 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
So, you know, the prophecy is going to come in pinpoint accuracy, you know what I'm saying? It's going to hit, you know. And people having visions, they having dreams about basically the world collapsing in society. It says, stand upon our watchtower, you know. You're basically watching the daily news, you know, basically see what's going on. Preparation, dedication.
That's right.
It said it would not tarry, so this prophecy is going to happen, you know.
Yeah, because the Lord gonna keep His word about taking out that proverb from Israel, since since our fathers rested, all things continue as they were.
Yeah.
Jake think this ain't gonna happen to the next 1,000 years or something. 1,000 years.
Man, that shit, man.
Forgive me for the folly, man.
Wow, I got it for you. It's Ezekiel 12 and 21, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth? Tell them therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but saying to them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. And they, that's just funny that you said that. One of these jigaboos asked me, this is like 5 years ago, this ain't recent, but this jigaboo had asked me, bugged out the blue, she was like, how do you think America is going to end? That's how she asked me. I was just sitting in the car. I said, you want me to tell you the truth? I said, man, this shit finna get new. She said, you know what? I could believe that. I said, World War III, she said, I could believe that, but should probably my great-grandkids' lifetime or something like that. That's what she said.
Somebody get on Revelation the third woe.
Revelation 11.
Yeah, so the nukes
You
just
still
be
got something to say,
collecting
you said it,
dust.
you know.
Yeah. And the museum collecting dust. This is what we was gonna use for the USSR, right? And
This Ezekiel 12 and 24, it says, for there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel, for I am the Lord. I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word, and will perform it, saith the Lord Yahweh. And in your days, man. And these people act just because America's not destroyed, as if the Lord ain't popping off all these prophecies, man.
Right.
All these prophecies are popping off. It says not one of these go fail, man. The Lord he's working, man. These people are just willingly ignorant. Ultimately, the Lord has blinded them so they can't see what's in front of them. Brother just was going into it, man. Uproars, seditions, man. Hey, people can say it. They say that the world ain't the same no more. Why is that, man? Because we at the end. But yeah, that's Revelation 11 and 14. It says the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
Woe means destruction. That's at World War III.
That's right.
The end game.
That's right. I had a quick one. This Luke 12 and 49. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth, which is all the plagues, and the ultimate plague is the missiles. Okay? It says, and what will I if it already kindled? Meaning before the Lord returns, it's already going to be calamities happening on the earth. You know? So it's only going to get worse nearing his return. So you see these things going on the road. A lot of people be like, damn, there's just so much going on right now. I'm overwhelmed. Shit, nigga, it's only gonna get worse.
That's right.
So this, hey, Yala, Isaiah 33 and 6, Bible shot. Hey, because wisdom and knowledge is gonna be the stability of our times. Because these people are gonna lose their minds. The more this shit gets worse, you know. But we're gonna be perfectly sane. It's actually gonna boost our faith because this is what we've been prophesying.
That's right.
You know.
You said Isaiah 31 and 6.
33.
33 and 6. Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
And that's what it is. That wisdom and knowledge is what's going to keep you stable. Ultimately, have faith. And if these people are going to be unstable, man, because hey, these people ultimately they rejected the knowledge, they rejected this truth, they rejected what's going to be their salvation, that fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Al-Shai, because they don't have the fear of the Lord, man. So what? They're not going to be defended by the Lord. They're not doing things pleasing in the sight of the Lord. And the scriptures say we get judged now, so we can chastise now, so we don't be condemned with the world. These niggas out here doing whatever the fuck they want to do, so to speak. Free doom, free to get your ass destroyed, nigga.
Yeah.
And that's what these niggas are doing, as opposed to what? The righteous have that wisdom and knowledge, which is going to be the way that keep you stable in this day, because the Lord is going to be dealing with you. These people, they don't know what's going on. They don't care what's going on. They think it's all going to bounce back. Smoke.
Dumb niggers.
I got Ecclesiastes 39 and 28. There be a spirit that are created for vengeance, which their fury lay on short strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a lot of serial killers going on, a lot of psychopaths going on. In this society, gonna be the purge multiplied.
Man. Yeah.
The dude just cut some nigga head off. I don't know where it's at, in broad daylight.
Yeah.
In front of two women, he cut the nigga head off.
Yeah.
And then he was slicing them up to get them down before he could cut it off, man.
Yeah.
This shit on camera, the security cameras on, there's broad people screaming. This in the green tree, what's gonna happen in the drive?
Right. This Sirach 40 and 9, it says death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood.
Yep.
And so all these gruesome judgments, like the brother just mentioned, the dude he took his head off, then he kicked it around. Then he picked it up and threw it in the trash can, man. Hey, all hell haven't even broken loose yet. He did that. All because the dude told him he can't use an old, was it a dryer machine or some shit? Or washing machine?
Some folly, man. In an apartment complex.
In an apartment complex, man. Oh, for some little like that.
Damn.
Shit.
I thought he did something to his kids or something. Touched his kids or you know what I'm saying? Put something in his drink. Over some washing machine?
Bro, that bitch got smoked. That dude shot that bitch over putting mayonnaise on his sandwich, bro.
Yeah, the sandwich.
That Wayne
Over putting mayonnaise on his sandwich.
Just take the motherfucker, wipe it off. Like,
Hey, that's a fulfillment of that precept of love and many waxing cold. That Wayne in love. They like, oh, you did this shit? Oh, boom. I'm just gonna smoke.
You know what? It's more than that, because see, people on their last straw. Like, shit just keep going left for these people, and you know what I'm saying? With the economy, people's pockets being fucked up. When they lose it, they lose it. Like, it's a certain point. Some of these people, they was probably sane at a certain point in time, and they just lost it because it just can't handle the fucking stress of your average shit that you dealing with in this world.
They was never saying like
Yeah,
they not the truth.
They not the truth. They never say.
You right.
Yeah, all these niggas are fucked in the head. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to the shit. I get what you said is levels to the shit, because these niggas, they have demons hop on them, man.
Yeah.
These
That's
niggas, a demon hop on a nigga, man. Hey, just like in the Matrix, every one of these niggas can change because they in the system, man.
Yeah.
So a demon hop on a nigga. Hey, niggas get smoked in broad daylight. Nigga record that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, because iniquity shall abound, we was going to the love and many shall wax cold. But these niggas that smoke ultimately is that Isaiah 33 and 6. They don't have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
Like on Cypher, he was in the Matrix and stuff like that. He wanted to keep on eating that steak and stuff like that.
Yup.
He didn't care if it was real or fake and stuff like that. He was groomed and he was modernized in that society. You know what I'm saying? He was compromising.
Rule. That's right.
You know, it's like people eat GMO foods out and stuff. They eat impossible burgers. It's not even saying real. And, and back in the day, they used to be like, now selling 100% beef. What you selling before?
Yeah.
It's plant-based protein, bro.
That shit
man.
The plant is not talking about like herbs and vegetation. It's talking about the nuclear plant. It's talking about it's the power plant. That's the protein. It's
pollution protein.
It's plant-based, brother.
Walked. They didn't really talk. They grunted, and they would smash their heads into car windshields and not feel a thing. They acted like those people that's on that drug called flakka. They seemed to have no soul, no pity, no remorse, no pain, only instinct, and the demons who controlled them. They did unspeakable things like eating people alive and much worse. Fallen angels, demons, Nephilim, they will all walk this earth in the tribulation, and their destruction of mankind will be very great. The Bible says in Revelation 9:14 and 15 that 4 fallen angels will be released, and they will kill 1/3 of mankind on the earth in the last days. And I saw that as well too. Disease run rampant. People lived like filthy animals, scurrying underground for protection. I saw people eating people, and there was no food. I was shown this and the fate of those left behind after the rapture. When I woke up from this dream, I was literally gasping for air. I was crying at this terrible scene. I was just shown that I immediately got on my knees at the foot of my bed, and I cried. I wept bitterly, and I prayed, and I prayed. I was shown so many horrific things in the tribulation. From what I was shown, I absolutely do not want to enter the tribulation. And no one should ever want to enter the tribulation. It's going to be so bad. But things are coming up on this earth. Bad things are coming up on this earth. And the only way to survive what is to come in this dying world is to not be here, as in being raptured. And the only way to get raptured is to repent.
All right, ain't no rapture in the Bible and stuff like that. We gonna give them the director's cut, you know. Ain't it? The word rapture not in there. You know, people gonna be saved through the strangeness of their salvations. Right. You know, getting beat up in a chariot. You know, as a UFO.
That's right. So we just say, he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. You ain't gonna be saved before the tribulation, man.
That's right.
I got a precept. This is 1 second. This Lamentations 4. I'm gonna start at verse 9. It says, "They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger, for these pine away stricken through for one of the fruits of the field." You know, because a quick death is better than a slow, grueling, exhausting one, man. Where your body is eating itself and eating your stomach from the inside, man. All right, once your body then took all the proteins and burned all the fat for fuel, it started eating itself, man. You know, then you got they call it the 5 stages of starvation. You know, and once you get to that 5th stage, to where your belly just big as fuck, there's no returning from that. You know, that's a slow, painful death. It says the hands of a pitiful woman have sodden their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people. The word sodden means to boil, and that's actually happening now, bro. Bro, these bitches putting their children in the ovens. You know, there's a lot of reports on that. You know, it is, like the brother said, it's in a green tree. You know, shit ain't even cracked yet. So it's only going to get worse, man. The love of many waxing cold. Hey, that's a heavy precept. That's a simple but very heavy precept, man.
I agree, Smith.
You want to get that precept required?
Yeah.
That Isaiah?
Yeah, 54 and 16.
So Isaiah 54 and 16. It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy."
That's nuclear missiles and stuff like that. It's destruction. Somebody go in that what that Smith is.
No.
Yeah, because Yahweh Shimon Shai, you watched the movie Oppenheimer.
Okay.
Right? The scripture says in is it Job 33 when man fall into deep sleep, the Most High. Hey, Kadasha, could you grab that?
So still leading to that dream too. It's all connected.
The Most High sealeth that instruction.
Okay.
You know, because you know, the Most High seals all of our instruction when we in our sleep. What we do the next day, everything we do is our no free will. You know, so the Most High opened up their mind just like the Most High opened up our mind to the truth. All right, the Most High opened up their mind to split that atom, you know, to create that nucleus,
hydrogen.
you know, to create that atomic bomb. You know, so actually, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai made it. He opened up your mind to make it, nigga.
He gave the blessing to Esau, you know, the weapons, swords, Genesis. And he's the red horse and stuff like that. Red horse got the sword as well, so he's blessed with the sword.
That's right.
So, gave the Most High Yahweh gave Esau the technology to make the weapons. He said you can hammer on earth.
That's right. Now I got that Smith. It's the Hebrew word harash. It's craftsman,
Okay.
artisan,
Okay.
engraver, artificer. You know, artificer is a inventor or a crafter.
Oh,
So basically, these modern day scientists,
Yeah.
the Lord put the spirit on them to make this nuclear weapon, man, to destroy. You know, so ultimately, it's a scripture said the Lord opened up His armory. So the Lord is orchestrating and said His spirit is going to be in the missiles, man. They not going to break their rank. So this is the Lord judgment coming. He put it on them to do it, man. The Lord, it said the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, He turneth it whithersoever He will. And that heart is the Hebrew word live, which means your mind. So Lord is the ultimate puppeteer. He got the strings on everything in existence, man.
That's right.
I got that precept. This is Job 33 and 14. It says, "For God speaketh once, yea twice, yet man perceiveth it not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed, then He openeth the ears of men, and sealeth their instruction." So it's the Lord that ultimately, you know, He's like the brother just quoted in that Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, and He turneth it whithersoever He will. He's the one that seals everybody's instruction. And, you know, Esau Edom has a very important part to play in the end. He is the end of this world. So the Lord put the spirit on these Edomites to create these weapons of destruction to bring their end.
Esau's the end of the world, and Jacob's the beginning.
6 and 9.
He's one of the editors.
Second Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob, I'm start up. 7. Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
This second Ezra 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or what shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
And Jacob represent modern day 12 tribes of Israel in society.
So yeah, Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, is the end of this age, man. And what eternity and ultimately, as it says in Sirach the 10th chapter, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. And in due time, He will set over it one that is profitable. The Lord Yahweh is going to set up His Son Yahweh Shai, and as we're going into,
The saints of the majestic kingdom.
Yep, the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
Daniels.
Yep. That's right. As we saying, when the Lord come back to take it.
Right. Take that.
Take that. It ain't gonna be charity. These niggas think rainbows, lollipops. I just drove past like 13 churches. Them bitches all packed.
God knows.
Niggas got suits on. Niggas got shiesty standing out the church and shit.
Mexicans got on boots.
Yeah, I see the nigga out the motherfucking church. He got a black hoodie on, all black one, ski mask, dreads.
Bro, niggas on folly today, bro. Like,
bro, it's a man satanic spirit on these niggas, man.
Bro, Issachar just blocked up all the commercial. Niggas got on boots and niggas got on sombreros. Like, it's folly out here, bro. Like, this shit folly, bro. I gotta want to back you up, bro. This Daniel 4 and 17. It says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever He will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. And that's how you know Yahweh Shema Shai is in power, because the basis of men is in power. You know, this brother just mentioned something earlier that Esau is the freakiest of freaks.
Facts.
He sleeps with women, he sleeps with men, he sleeps with animals. That's why he's the base. He's literally.
If he can sleep with it, he gonna do it.
He gonna do it.
This dude Esau, he fucks dead
Anything
bodies.
goes.
Yeah.
And
Necrophilia.
dead animals. He this dude
Necrophilia.
man, come on, bro.
I
This
never
man
thought
put
that.
gerbils up his ass, man,
Yeah.
for the vibration. Hamsters, hamsters.
How does koalas have AIDS?
Turtles have herpes.
Like
It was a statue in Rome. Was that Rome or Greek?
Greek. It was Greek. What the goat?
Now I'm thinking about the turtle.
Oh, never mind. Yeah,
Dude
that's
was
probably
clapping
what
the
it is.
turtle, man. It was one of these ancient Edomite histories,
God.
man. A dude, it was literally a statue of Edomite clapping the turtle, man.
I seen the one with the goat when oh my god, bro, this fucking devil.
The basis of man. They said his soul is not upright in him.
Hey, but this who ruling though. This is why this earth is in such a demonic low state right now, man.
I got this is Job 30:8. They were children of fools, yea, children of base man. They were vile in the earth. That's Job 30:8. You know what I'm saying? The precept upon precept.
Right.
And from I think they're from the mountains.
They brave.
This is on I got another one. Job 30:6. To dwell in the clefts of the valley, at the cave of the earth, in the rocks. You know what I'm saying? The Caucasus Mountains, Mount Sierra.
That's right.
Right, this dude was braying. Right, he just came out of the cave. They say he was eating out of skulls. It was dead relatives, man. Esau, when he came out of America, he smelled like shit. It's worse than shit, man. This dude is the basis of all men, man. But it shows the power of the Lord.
Right,
got it,
he's
brother.
in power.
Right.
This nigga is in power, bro.
Come on.
So like a Kadashi, you got it, bro.
When Esau first came to the Americas, he was actually living in dirt holes, and he was actually eating the Native Americans. And when they couldn't eat a Native American, they would eat their own people, man. And there was a whole account of it, how basically this Edomite man, he was so hungry in the winter that he basically waited for everybody to go to sleep, and he killed his own wife, salted her body, and ate her all, except for her head, man. All right? These Edomites are bugged out, man.
Yeah. Basis of men, bro, but this who's in power right now. You know, his vibration is being pushed off on the whole earth.
Said Job, the world's in the hands of the wicked.
Job 9:24. You know, the whole earth is in a vibration of a devil, of a base man. You know, that's why wickedness is pushed out. This is why we need deliverance, man.
This Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, Malachi the 1st chapter, the 4th verse, he is the wicked, man. And at the end of the day, covering the faces of the judges, man, that comes with a spirit. Because you got the Most High God, his son, man, you know, all our ancient foreparents, painted like Edomites.
Then he made the David statue and gave him a little
like,
rod.
Maccabees salt to paint the picture.
That first Maccabees 3?
Yeah.
They painted that like.
Because sometimes you might go to these different places, see these different paintings on the wall and stuff like that. They be painting over the pictures and stuff like that. You know, It's not the original style how it was meant to be, not authentic.
This first Maccabees 3:48, 3:47. It says, "Then they fasted that day and put on sackcloth and cast ashes upon their heads and rent their clothes and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen has sought to paint the likeness of their images."
That's right.
And that's the scriptures, man. And Esau, even the self-proclaimed white man, is rewatching that. Look at him. Hey, when the Renaissance period came back, he rebirthed. And what? He came and so-called whitewashed all the images, iconoclasm, man. Hey, he cut off certain places where you can't go inside these castles. Hey, he knocked off noses on statues. Hey, Esau Edom doing that. He like, yeah, so-called white man's God. Now you look at these Jake, they's defeated. Hey, like with that nigga Drewski, he had did that skit where he painted himself white and shit. He was talking to this one Jake. He's like, you know where you going, boy? He's like, yes, sir. He said, this nigga, he don't even know this dude. And this dude is a fucking Jake painting himself like an Edomite. talking shit to the dude. He got his head down. Yes, sir. I'm going right down here.
Folly, bro.
Well, it's an episode of Good Times and stuff like that, and his mom was like, I want to hang up this white Jesus on the wall and stuff like that. And what the boy name? He wanted to hang up the black Yahweh Shai on the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, good times
and stuff like that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? He wanted to hang it on the wall. He had to edify her. Edify, you know.
And then she still wanted to hang it up.
Yeah, she want to hang it up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, Yahweh Shai, he sprung out the tribe of Judah, and Jeremiah, and 2 and 2. You know, Judah black it to the ground.
That's right. Yeah, that show these niggas willingly ignorant, right?
Every now and then, it's gonna be predicting programming. Society, TV, YouTube. Esau, he might give you the truth every now and then. Predicting
They
programming.
got to. What Cordell, you said that it's a law in the Talmud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or that they gotta tell you somewhat of a truth, and that's the language of serpents anyway. These devils, the forked tongue, that they gotta come to you with a little truth to sell you a little lie. It's like they kind of mix it.
Yeah. That nigga Esau, his ass a string along. That's why the El Yaki always say that your ass can have 99%, but that one wrong turn, you not make it to your destination.
Yeah.
You get everything to go, yeah. But it's the house 2 blocks down. He can make it to the house, but he went 2 blocks down. That's the wrong house. Now he getting smoked, dude. Wait, he sleep with the gun under his pillow waiting for a nigga. Like, yeah, it's about time, man. So if you get that one wrong, it's all off. You got the all white on, you put a drop. I'm talking drop of red on your ass. You taking that shit off, you smoke.
Yeah. I got a quick one. This Psalm 64 and verse 8. It says, "So shall they make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away." Yep. So this devil is exposing himself. He's exposing himself. His own tongue is falling upon himself, man. And he can't even hide it no more.
And they had the pandemic time and stuff like that. They say, "Oh, we gonna shut this down. Hold on, wait a minute. Why come his stores get to be open? Why come his stores can be open and stuff like that?" And some of them not wearing the proper mask, and some of them said you would take the cobra, and some of them said the cobra bite, and some of them don't take the cobra bite.
Mm.
So their tongue is falling against themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. We already read Isaiah 19. It says Egypt go err in every work.
Yeah, get that. Yeah.
This is Isaiah 19 and 1. It says, "The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud," which is a chariot,
Right.
so-called UFO, as they say. UAVs, unidentified aerial phenomenons. It says, "And shall come into Egypt," America, spiritual Egypt, "and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it." So, I think I need to jump there.
The nuclear destructions. You know what I'm saying? The war. Babylon's going to melt.
That's
The
right.
cities.
Yeah, I need to jump down. It's Isaiah 19 and 14. It says, "The Lord hath mingled," in 19 and 14, "the Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. And they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth
Shaking.
in his vomit." And Egypt was erring in every work, man. Everything they do, Esau was, hey, the brother just read. The Lord is completely exposing Esau. The Lord said in Jeremiah 49, he's going to make
the
that.
secrets Esau bear.
Yup.
Somebody get that.
Jeremiah 49 and 10, it says, "But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not."
Yeah, they had a movie called Eyes Wide Shut with Tom Cruise and stuff like that. It's basically exploring just the secret societies as it goes on.
Hey, that's what's going on right now with the Epstein case.
Okay.
Everything going on with the Epstein case, it has this country divided. You have people in Congress voting against it, some voting for it. All right.
Divided.
This whole situation that people can't vote on is having the people divided as well, because this whole situation is starting to make people really see that the politicians that are supposed to be representing them are actually representing the small hatters, man. So right now, America is collapsing financially, economically, politically. There's, a big divide everywhere, and that's because the Lord has mingled the perverse spirit in the midst thereof, man. Everything that they're putting their hands to is just falling apart, and now they're being exposed before the whole world, man. All right, this place is getting weak, man. And, allies that used to trust in America are losing confidence in America, man. NATO and EU members, which also shows you that Western power is getting weaker. Babylon is getting weaker, man. And they're erring in every work, man. And they're being exposed before the whole world while this is happening, man. Yep. So the Lord is really breaking this place down before it fully gets fucked up by the missiles, man. And it's prophetic, man, that this is happening.
Yep. You got something, Kadash?
God, I got one real quick. This is the book of Jeremiah 50 and Salakia. It's Jeremiah 50 and 33. It says, or verse 34, it says, their Redeemer is strong, the Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. So right now that the Lord is collapsing this place through that perverse spirit that he mingled in the midst thereof, is disquieting the inhabitants of Babylon. That's why you got all these videos on the internet all over the place of people posting up and saying something is coming. We all feel it. You got other Edomites making videos. America's collapsing. There was a Watch Mojo video that said top 10 reasons of how America is in decline. So everybody is speaking about this, man. The guy from Redacted, he said that something is terribly wrong. He made a video about it. So right now, these Babylonians are disquieted, man. They're in perplexity. They're confused. They don't know what the fuck is going to happen in the future, but we, the prophets, know exactly what's about to go down, man. All right? Through the word of the Lord, because the scripture says that his word will not return or come back void. So our trust is in these scriptures, which are going to come to pass, man. Yep. Okay? That was it on that.
All right, I got on Revelations chapter 18, verse 2, and he heard a cry mighty with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great, fallen, and become the inhabitants of devils, in the hold of every fallen spirit, in a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. You know what I'm saying? Babylon society having a retail apocalypse is falling.
All these stores closing, man, and out the blue too, man.
When you go to some of these stores out here, they got like these robots. I think in Best Buy, they be cleaning up parts and stuff. People just go, they can buy it like different robots, just like the Jetsons made and stuff like that. They be cleaning up the floors and stuff like that. They taking over jobs and stuff.
Yeah, they got kiosks now instead of more kiosks instead of cashiers and whatnot.
Yep. Man, these niggas so through and into that system. This is how they know they gonna take that MOTB. These niggas are buying automatic cat boxes now. They don't even want to change their cat litter no more.
Cat boxes,
everything that go like
the automatic cat litter.
Oh, they got that, okay.
Yeah, they buying an automatic cat box now, man. Niggas, they get in that Wall E spirit. So right. Floating around, letting a robot, they fat as hell, letting robots take care of them and shit, man. Most of these niggas want to get in the VI, man. These niggas want to be in the metaverse. These niggas want to be in the metaverse. They want to
live in it, bro.
They want to live in that motherfucking nigga. He a lame in real life, but he the man in the game and shit.
Nah, no.
He like, I don't want to go back to real life. I'm getting all the hoes in virtual.
That's how the niggas was in Pop Tropica and Me's and shit.
That's what, bro. Niggas put in more work with their my career, their 2K player than they do in their real life, man.
Nigga. Hey, the nigga, what moms would say, nigga fucking 5'5", fucking 280 pounds, but his my player is 6'7", fucking in tip top shit. Hey, these niggas through, man.
Yeah, man.
But that really shows you how fucked up Esau has the world, that he has his own citizens trying to numb themselves from the reality that he created, man. Because it tells you in Revelation 6 and 4 that this devil was given power to take peace from the earth, man. So now he got his own citizens running away from reality.
Revelation
trying to
destroy
numb
the earth.
reality by weird ass fucking shit. And it's Esau promoting the AI and the VR and all this technological weird shit, man.
Just to escape from the hell that he made.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is a very heavily medicated society.
Yeah.
If they ain't escaping with the virtual reality, they're escaping with the drugs, right? They find that something they get addicted to, going into their poisons. People becoming workaholics. Whatever they getting addicted to, freakazoids, freakism, right? The Greek, what Jay called it.
You know, agree.
It's a heavily medicated society, and when those medicines are taken away because they out of storage, or the virtual reality, their servers are down, or the servers got hacked, or they need to be rebooted.
Sometimes they crash.
What's gonna happen with all these people that's dependent upon this shit to stay calm instead of, crashing out?
Yeah, those things are not working anymore. It says right here in Isaiah 24 and verse 7, it says, the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabards ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice, and the joy of the heart ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with the song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. So everything that these people used to use to numb themselves now is really, people are drinking and they're still bitter, man. Everything that they use to, at least form a little bit of joy in the hell that they're experiencing, all of that is even going away, man. All right?
They still aren't satisfied.
The mirth is gone in this place, man. The mirth is gone. People are through. They're broke. They're getting kicked out of their houses.
Dang.
All right? Trump is getting into more wars. The economy is collapsing. This motherfucker, Kirk, just got shot. Esau is through right now, bro. They're fucking afraid right now, man.
Yeah.
They don't know what the fuck is gonna happen to America. They're through, man.
God.
Hey, bro, I was just near the airport picking up a family member, bro, and I just went to the gas station to buy a few things or whatnot. You know when you go to a place, you gotta examine these people's spirits, bro. But them Edomites were ready to lose it, bro. The way they were looking at me, they were like, I just need when they get in that spirit, like, I just need you to do something so I can lash out on your ass. So that's the spirit that they got on Jake. What was that rally that they had, white man fight back?
Yeah.
When it was a white man that smoked the nigga, but that's whatever. That's beside the point. But these people ready to lose it, man.
Look at that mirth definition.
Yeah, I got it right here. It's the definition. It says, for definition for mirth, it says exaltation, joy, rejoicing, delight.
So they said the mirth is gone, you know what I'm saying? They're not really satisfied in society. People, they be taking these drugs, and the drugs, they be having side effects. When you watch the commercials, they first come in all joyful, then they have a whole list of side effects.
Do not
like,
take that pregnant. May end up with SI thoughts and ideations.
Hey, but at 50 miles per hour. They said at 50 miles per hour.
Man, they said shit fast as hell, man.
You might not.
Right, this drug may cause
thoughts of self-harm. Consult your local physician if you see any problems of swelling.
I was watching some shit, bro. A commercial popped on the other day, bro. I don't know what it was for, but I'm just sitting down chilling. This shit said the side effects. It said this shit may break down your immune system to fight off certain diseases, and may help it, and basically make it harder to fight the disease or infections.
Wow.
But I'm
Hey,
like,
man,
what the
just
fuck
follow
the
me,
point?
man.
I think it was something for eyesight. Like, I'm damn, I improved my vision, but I've been this bitch called a deadly disease and die, niggas my immune system destroyed. That's how that's why I say he physician no value. These
Bro.
niggas doctors. They as doctors. They not physicians. They want your ass to die. They sell witchcraft to your ass, man. To make
Because
you worse.
it's profitable. It's some money. If you got all these patients coming in for chemotherapy, right? You making money on. You got a society that ain't sick. People that's not coming in and out of the hospital. Let's just be for real. If you running a hospital or a pharmacy program, you making money. You need these people to be sick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what these devils on.
Esau is just wicked.
Because you look at that Walgreens, it got the little magical pot with
Right,
the
cauldron.
with the cauldron and stuff like that, with the stick and stuff like that. It's telling you right there, it's a magic pot right there. They trap it up the bed though right there.
She going crazy.
They trap it right there.
Flick of the
It's
wrist.
the logo.
Your local Walmart, your local Walgreens trap house, man.
Right.
Go there, they give you everything you need. Get you right.
Kia.
Farmer kid.
But when Esau do it, he a pharmacist. When Jake
Oh,
do it, Jake do it, he a drug dealer. He gotta be stopped.
Esau is wicked.
Oh, I have a license for this.
All right, I got a license to do wickedness. And then they say drug, man. That shit even off, man. Drug mean dry earth, man. Them niggas
Well, we
going
almost
on.
done. We go over just a couple more precepts. I got Ecclesiastes 38:4. Yahweh have created medicine out of the earth, and he that is wise, he will not hoard them. We had Ecclesiastes 38:4.
So it's not Sirach, it's Ecclesiastes.
It's Sirach, yeah.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, we said wise man ain't go hoard, he ain't go avoid them.
Anybody got any last precepts?
I had
I got one real quick.
Okay.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 15:12. It says, "But they counted our life a pastime, and our time here a market for gain. For say they, we must be getting every way, though it be by evil means." And that's the mentality of Esau Edom. He thinks that his time right here on earth is a market for gain. And that's why he has capitalized everything. And that's why he tries to make money off of everything. And that's exactly why he is destroying the earth in the manner that he is, because he basically has created an industry and market for every single product out there, man. He's created a market for gain, and he has completely, sucked out the youth of the earth, man.
Took the oil out and stuff like that, you know.
It was used in the youth, man. All right. This devil is just sucking the life out of everything, out of the animals, the water, creation, the people. All right. And this devil, when he gives you something, it's most likely it comes with a side effect, man. All right. Whether it be his lies, whether it be his medicines, everything that this devil has created on the left-hand side is a very perverse and a very corrupt version of the Lord's absolute, pure things that he has created, man. Esau is just the perverse version of, creation, man. All right, he is the man. He is, he's in the flesh, man. And all he does when he's here on earth is, how can I gain money? How can I make, how can I make money out of this, man?
Massive
And he has
disaster.
completely polluted the world with that mindset.
It's my money and I own it now.
Yeah.
I got that revelation for you. It's Revelation 11:18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
You taking the oil, basically out the earth and stuff like that. Me can have a car that's electricity. You know what I'm saying? We been had cars that could move around like that.
Yep.
I think they tried to murk that dude who made the car that could move on its own with it might try water or electricity and
The
stuff.
hydro car.
Hydro car and stuff like that.
Got on his head.
Yeah, he got murked.
Because you messing with the company's money,
But it's a different Jake that made he found out if you break down plastic
Okay.
to a certain level, all plastic has petroleum in it. You can use it to gas up the car, and he hiding. He ain't hiding right now.
Yeah.
Yep. My young dude ass too. His ass had to hide out.
Because people was like, they find out you could do stuff like that. Like, wait a minute. Why I'm over here pumping gas? I could just use this. It'd be less money.
Right. Exactly. I can go to
More
hell.
currency for me.
Yep.
Preparation, dedication. Anybody in last precepts or?
Nah, I don't got no precepts.
Okay.
God.
Anybody wants to salute us out?
God. Hey, so Lord, when it was edifying, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Hashem,
Yahushai, Hashem, Hakadash.
that wants to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to all for elect. Lord willing to be a part of that number. Shalom, Kwame Asherala, Wa Baba Ball.
Ball.